somebody asked me, which like wreck and shop hallway scene do I think was better? The Vader one or the Luke one? And I kind of thought at first, I think I like the Luke one better. But then I went back and watched that scene from Rogue One again. And you know what it is? Here's the different element. It was the horror element of the Rogue One scene with Vader. That's the one we forget about. Because the Dark Troopers, they were just robots. They're robots. They had no fear. They had no sense of their own mortality. None of that was part of it. We just saw a cool, and it was awesome, and I ate up every second, and I was losing my freaking mind as Luke is wrecking shop and crushing the one with his hand. That was so cool. But when you go back and watch that Rogue One scene with Vader, the element that it had that the Luke one certainly couldn't have, that extra dimension, was the horror. There are these men in that hallway, trapped in that hallway with Vader. And sure, just like Luke with the Death Troopers, he's got opposition in front of him, firing blasters at him. He's trying to block them and he's taking them out as he's going. Yes, but a part of it was you felt this fear. You felt that horror while you're also freaking out, right? And you see like that one shot of the one officer against the glass in the door. Help us! Like that's just an element that the Luke scene didn't quite have. And again, that's not to take away from the immense magnificence of that Luke scene. And even I was like, oh, I think I like this Luke scene even better. But then I went back and watched that Vader one again, man. And it's just that the fact that it was actual human beings who are filled with fear and fighting for their lives, and the horror of that moment. Because when Luke turns on his green lightsaber, right? We're all like, yay! When Vader turns on that red lightsaber and you hear in the midst, and it's too misty to see anything, but then the red lightsaber comes on. Not only are like, oh my God, it's Vader, but you're also like, oh my God, they're dead. Those guys are effing doomed. And it takes that scene like to another level. So again, I'm not sitting here saying that the Vader scene is definitively better than the Luke scene. I'm not necessarily saying that, but I think I personally have to change my mind and say, I think I got to lean towards the Vader scene a little bit. But again, that's just me. All right, guys.